Hello and welcome back. We're going to get into the Lancer today and fly out to Wetaskiwin. For those of you who follow my channel, you know that there's an aviation museum out there. However, this time we're going out there to fly in a gyrocopter, an RAF 2000. I'd seen one of these many years ago and recently flew out to a breakfast and saw the gyrocopter there. I reached out to the owner and he offered to take me up for a ride. So hop aboard, let's go see what this is all about. Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, we'll go out, we'll backtrack and take position on the runway and pre-rotate, which takes about anywhere from 30 to 45 seconds.
Okay.
And then we start our takeoff roll.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so traffic, drive plane, Foxtrot, India, Zulu, Zulu, taxiing to runway 12 via Bravo.
So is it just a braking system on this thing, or is there, oh, there are rudder pedals, okay.
Yeah, there's rudder pedals.
Yeah.
This is the brakes.
Okay.
Right here. We're tasking traffic, drive plane, Foxtrot, India, Zulu, Zulu. We'll hold short on Bravo for traffic on 12. We're tasking traffic, drive plane, India, Zulu, Zulu, backtracking on runway 12 for right-hand turnout, departure to the west.
Drives faster than my car.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to go any faster than that, being a trike. A sharp turn with the nose wheel, put you on your side.
Okay.
Rotor brake off, gust lock off. Fuel pressure off, pressure bolts, fuel, here we go. Tasking traffic, drive plane, India, Zulu, Zulu, taking position, runway 12, departure to the west. Pre-rotation.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, we'll get up to about 140 RPM. At 100, the stick will come back. And at about 140, I stop the pre-rotation and we start our takeoff roll. 100, coming back on the stick. Full throttle. Oh, wow. Lift off. We've got to get our speed up. We're carrying a lot of fuel.
Darn, it's just like a plane.
Yep, just like a plane. Once we get over this power line, we'll do a gentle right-hand turn.
So exactly how does this work? This is controlled by a motor?
Nope. The only time that is controlled by anything is during pre-rotation. The clutch, or engage the clutch, the motor starts driving a cable to a bendix on the head, and that starts the pre-rotation. Once I release that, the only thing that's driving this rotor now is the air going up through it.
So we're actually always falling. Technically.
If we, yeah. No, we're flying. We're flying.
Well, I mean, like the prop at the back is pushing us forward, and the angle of the rotor is causing us to stay up.
Yep, that's right. So as long as you have forward motion, you'll have rotor speed.
So where it says maximum 390 over there, what does that mean to us?
Well,
is it too fast, or how do you slow it down?
It's governed by the weight.
Oh, I see.
It'll go up to probably 365 if we do a steep turn.
Oh, I see.
Right? The more G's you pull, the faster she'll go.
Okay.
Right? So, we're pretty heavy, so she's spinning pretty fast. Usually when I'm solo, this is down around, say, 330.
Oh, wow. Okay. What altitude do you normally fly at? Like when you went to Villeneuve with this, like what would you fly at?
4,000 to 4,500.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. I went out to Cooking Lake on Wednesday. I was sitting right around the 4,000.
This is pretty cool.
Yeah. They're a lot of fun.
And in the summer, like when it's really hot, you fly without the doors?
Yes. Yeah, that's the best time.
Wetaskiwin traffic, public Oscar roll, on the roll, and 1-2.
So what's the endurance on this thing?
With a full tank, you can get 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You can hop from airport to airport.
Yeah, it just depends on how much headwind you got.
Okay.
Right? Because that slows you down pretty good.
So we're doing what now, 70?
Yeah, doing about 70, yep.
That's pretty good. I thought these things flew around 30, 40 miles an hour.
Well, when you're landing. You want to cruise, you want to cruise.
I'm freaking out. This is so awesome. So how long did it take you to get, comfortable with it enough that you can solo?
Well, it was spread over a lot of years because John was my instructor, and he was flying commercial at the time, and I was farming. So usually when I could get away from farming, he couldn't because he was on fighting fires. He's a helicopter pilot, right? And it took me a lot of years, but once I got going on it, it was about a month, and and continuous, and got the landings down pat. And it was good. What you want to do is when you stop, when you land, is pull up completely before your nose wheel goes down, because usually a landing you've got a hard left or right rudder.
Right.
And so you don't want your nose wheel touching down with a hard rudder, right? And with the first time down, I was going to do a touch and go, but I didn't pull up completely.
Oh.
And the nose wheel went down, and I went off to the left. It was like, oh shit, because the left wheel comes up, and it was like, oh, but I recovered.
Yeah, I've done quite a few bad ones on mine.
Yeah, you got to do the bad ones in order to get good.
Yeah. Well, you're always learning, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for me, it's always length of runway.
Yeah.
Not a problem with this, I'm guessing.
No, not so much.
No. Now, does the excess weight increase your rollout just as it would like a plane?
Yeah, it took us a long time to get up.
Oh, did it?
Oh, yes.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, that took a long time to get off because I've got extra fuel in because I was supposed to fly yesterday, but with the wind I didn't. So I've had more fuel on than the extra weight. It was quite a bit to get off this morning.
Wetaskiwin traffic, Quebec, November, taxiing Bravo to the runway.
Wetaskiwin traffic, dry plane Foxtrot, India, Zulu, 5 miles to the west, inbound 3500.
Wetaskiwin traffic, Cup India Mike Fox over the north end of the city, inbound crossover Midfield, Wetaskiwin.
Wetaskiwin traffic, dry plane India, Zulu, approximately 3 miles to the west, inbound 3500. We'll join downwind for runway 12. She's just about on the runway now. Okay, we'll come around for right base. By the time we get there, she should be off. Wetaskiwin traffic, dry plane Foxtrot, India, Zulu, turning final runway 12, full stop.
This is so weird, hey? Having this thing empty. Yeah. The city wants to charge a rent now. You've heard that whole story.
And because I don't like taxiing, I usually fly down to the taxiway. These things you don't have to worry about the runway behind you so much.
Yeah.
Not wanting to pay rent, and they're gonna. They were supposed to be cleaning it and taking care of it and stuff. The city was doing all that too, so there's a little bit of feud going on there.
Wow. Wow. That was unbelievable.
Yeah, so below 80, we can pull the rotor brake. Start slowing it down.
So when you apply the brake, it's actually applying pressure on the rotor?
Yes. Well, not on the rotor. There's a ring gear.
Okay.
That the,
Wetaskiwin traffic, Quebec, November on final runway 12, touch and go.
there's a ring gear that the pre-rotator runs on, and there's a brake on it.
Oh, so you can lock it in its position?
Yeah, you just with the brake applied,
Okay.
the brake locks it.
Okay. So like when it was off to the side, you kind of moved it so it would swing a little?
Yep. Yeah, you try and get the rotation slow enough so that at the last, you just do a little bit of left pedal, and the inertia comes
Just
back
takes it, right.
with it, and then the brake applied, it keeps it there.
Bravo. I enjoyed this. Thanks, bud.
No problem.
All right, let's do it. Position, nav lights on, landing lights strobes, engine, fuel pump, mixture, everything's good. $250.
Wetaskiwin traffic, Charlie 15. Sierra is on downwind runway 12, touch and go.
You're up.
What do I have on the deck train? Michael, 16. Yep, we'll extend for you. You got lots of time. Wetaskiwin, Charlie Sierra is turning a final mile and a half, runway 12, check the traffic, turn around.
And Wetaskiwin, Mooney, Delta Mike Whiskey, holding short on Bravo.
Hey, Foxtrot Bravo is rolling 12.
Casting traffic, triplane India Zulu Zulu, just on the west side of Massachusetts, switching to 126.7.
And Wetaskiwin, it's Mooney, Delta Mike Whiskey, taxiway Bravo, we're backtracking for departure 12.
Lancer Tony, this is India Zulu Zulu, do you copy?
Golf Oscar Zulu Yankee, we're currently 11 nautical miles to the east. The town of Carstairs at 8,500 feet en route to Ram Falls.
India Zulu Zulu, yes, and I have you in flight below me. Yeah, I see you just going by me. Have a good flight. You too, have a safe day.
Round Falls area traffic on 126.7. This is Cessna Golf Whiskey Tango Yankee. Level 7,500 on an eastbound departure out of Round Falls. 7 nautical miles to the east of Round Falls, heading east toward Clearwater River and then Springbank. Round Falls area traffic, Whiskey Tango Yankee.
Old Didsbury traffic, it's RV7 Mike Whiskey X-ray. We're 8,500 over the old Didsbury Aerodrome.